Okay, let's go.
Let's do this. Let's do the first thing that I actually posted, and it pertains to probably the cringiest, like, thing that I've seen from any watch marketing. We're just gonna go ahead and open this. I'm gonna put it on screen, don't worry. I don't know what Orient was thinking when they decided to roll out these marketing campaigns. We're going to be reacting to this. It's frustrating and stupid and silly. Do you guys remember this? Tell me if you can hear it, by the way. This is a episode or advertisement for one of their small seconds. I already have to stop it, okay? What is with the ads now making dudes just look like doofuses? Alright, I'm not getting political, but why is it that every man in an advertisement now has to be a complete dolt? Alright? This is idiotic and stupid. Already. This is built on false pretenses. This guy's clearly planned a night to propose to his woman, and he messes it up in the most cliche, predictable way possible, and he's a complete dolt. Now, here's another thing that really bothered me about this advertisement, and I would literally go back and rewatch it. He just dropped, okay, he was proposing to her, he just dropped like probably a multi-$1,000 ring, right? And she's just standing here like a robot. Like, she's like, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather. What are you doing? You're not going to, like, turn around and be like, oh, dang, let me help you. My boys, all right? If you are ever proposing to your significant other and something happens like this where you drop your ring and she's just standing here, you know what? Pick the ring up and keep walking, dude. She is not the one. You want this girl to be down, getting dirty with you. Later, if you know what I mean. But finding the ring, I mean. Getting down, dirty, looking for the ring that you dropped. Not standing there like a freaking mannequin. All right, let's continue. He sees it.
Looks like you're in deep.
Mr. Orient, I can't reach it.
All right, now, here's the next issue. Mr. Orient? It's like Trojan Man. They couldn't think of a better name for their spokesperson. What is Orient doing? Also, I don't know if you've been to Orient Watch's Instagram pages, but I think it's run by a teenager. Not in a good way. Like a teenager that's never had a smartphone. Their social media is so bad, and you understand that they're owned by Seiko Epson Corporation, so they have the resources to actually have some decent social media and some decent marketing. But this is what they come up with? This looks like an ED medication commercial. Do you remember the old ones for like Cialis or whatever? Not when they started doing the where the people were like in the tubs, like just hanging out. For some reason, every ED medication advertisement now has like old people like sitting in tubs, like baths, like outside on a meadow or something. No, I'm talking about when they had like the stupid spokesperson where the guy was smiling. Yeah, I take pills for my wiener. Don't mind me.
This is Bob. Bob is doing well.
This is just like that, but it's some creep named Mr. Orient. Let me move this around so you can see. Is that better for you guys? And where is this that he's proposing to this woman, and like they already know each other? So are we to assume this guy works for Orient? Let's continue.
Just breathe, John.
Take a second.
Like your Orient Bambino, I too can have a small second hand.
Again, these are all just dick jokes. I don't know. I think what's going on here is Mr. Orient has a thing for this dude. He realizes it's not working out with that woman. He realizes this poor schmuck proposed to her. He dropped the ring. He's acting like a doofus. She's not trying to find the ring. In fact, she's still frozen there in the corner, not even looking at them. So Mr. Orient comes in with this kind of modern cut suit, a little bit too modern. He's like, hey, yeah, you know, I can have a small hand too. Let's continue. still sexual. See, he's creepy. He doesn't even want to touch it.
Thanks. Okay. Open your eyes. Will you marry me?
All right. This is so stupid. Can we get a oof? Can we get a big oof? What is Orient doing? First of all, that had nothing to do with the watch. You know what bad marketing is? When you have an advertisement that does not really explain or showcase the business or product that you are attempting to market. Here's what Orient was trying to do in this cringe age of Orient marketing. This came out in 2018. They had a series of these with Mr. Orient. They were trying to do the Skittle marketing campaign, you know? Like, you can get away with it if you're Skittles and you're willing to commit to going so far off the deep end that the commercial does not make sense whatsoever. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Skittle commercials? Let me see if I can actually find one. Skittles has commercials that don't make any sense whatsoever. Can I even do this without getting a copyright strike?
Louis never smiles.
Let's see.
Why won't he smile?
They're all gingers, by the way. Creepy. Creepy, but kind of funny, right? See, that's cute in a really bizarre way. But it's funny, and they committed to being so weird that you're like, oh, dang. And you know what helped is that they kept putting these out. They kept putting out these really, really bizarre commercials. And so when you would see a Skittle commercial, you kind of knew what you were in for. But when it comes to Orient watches, first of all, most people outside of the watch world don't even know what Orient is. All right? And then, so you have to wonder, who are they marketing this to? Okay, they're putting these out on YouTube in hopes of marketing to people outside the watch world, maybe garnering some more brand equity. But then you realize that that's not showcasing the brand at all. Like, people don't know because people that aren't watch enthusiasts aren't going to know what small seconds are. They're not going to know what, like, a small hand is. So that joke is clearly catered to the watch enthusiast. But if I do say so myself, watch enthusiasts aren't even going to really find that funny. So that's all disappointing. Guys, I got to do it again.